By catching the aura that Ryuji radiated, Jinwoo already knew what he wanted. This was a good opportunity to test how strong he was now after conquering the demon castle. Just seeing Jinwoo smile, Ryuji was already offended, especially when he heard from Hanekawa that Jinwoo wanted to spar with him as long as he used all his strength. Ryuji's eyes widened even more. He thought it wouldn't be a problem because there was an S-rank healer in his group who could later provide first aid if Jinwoo got injured. Well, even though his opponent was the strongest hunter in Japan, the Korean S-rank hunters had no intention of stopping Jinwoo's decision because they were all curious about how strong Jinwoo really was, and the fight immediately began with a surprise attack from Ryuji that targeted Jinwoo's eye. Jinwoo, who was actually not ready, fortunately had very fast reflexes to avoid it. With such agile movements, Ryuji became even more convinced that Jinwoo was not a Magi-type hunter. Ryuji's goal had now changed from just wanting to test Jinwoo's strength to wanting to reveal all his secrets. Jinwoo was actually also aware that Ryuji's strength was above average compared to other S-rank hunters, but with his level, now Jinwoo can easily avoid every attack Ryuji sees. Jinwoo smiling again. Ryuji becomes more and more excited that it makes all the hunters who witness it start to worry and feel the need to stop it immediately. Well, because of the explosive emotion, Ryuji's killing intent becomes more intense. It clearly makes Jinwoo panic, especially after one of Ryuji's attacks managed to scratch his cheek. Jinwoo is afraid that the increasingly strong killing intent that Ryuji radiates will make the system consider him a threat and give Jinwoo a sudden quest like during the incident with Huang Dongsuk and Kong Taezik before. So Jinwoo decided to stop playing around and immediately caught Ryu Jigato's fingertips to stop his attack. Because Jinwoo only held his fingertips, not his wrists, to make him lose, Ryuji felt even more underestimated. Fortunately, before the two almost killed each other, the hunters immediately broke up and stopped them both. Sir and Hunter CA said Ryuji is the one who will lead the hunters from Japan on a mission to invade Jeju Island in the next few days. If something happens to him in this training session, then it can't be imagined like what are the consequences later. So everyone agrees that the duel between Sung Jinwoo and Ryuji must be stopped. After the situation has calmed down, Madong Wook approaches Jinwoo and offers him to join the fighter-type hunters in the Fame Union if he still hasn't decided which union he wants to join. Choi Jong-il, who still doesn't understand Khan, immediately shouts sarcastically at Madong Wook by saying that Jinwoo is a mage-type hunter. Well, after the fight, Jinwoo finally realized that even though they were all S-rank hunters, none of them realized that they had been attached to his shadow soldiers, including Ryuji himself. So Sung Jinwoo then tells Mr. Go what is his decision regarding the invasion of Jeju Island. Meanwhile, Ryuji's condition looks shocked and is dripping with cold sweat.